Hello, Dot Hackers. Today we're going to talk about VRChat. VRChat is a program that lets you play in these worlds with custom avatars, kind of like the avatar that you see that I'm wearing here. It'll be animated if you have the proper equipment. It'll allow you to use different worlds that you can go and host or visit and search. And one of note is there's a lot of Dothack worlds available on VRChat, as well as various Dothack avatars that you can wear. So you don't have to be a whiz at any of this VR stuff. You can simply just download the program, use your VR headset, or you can use a keyboard and mouse, and then visit these Dothack worlds. Usually you'll start off with a plain basic avatar, and you can change your avatar to a Dothack character of your favorite choosing. So let's take a look. So the VR headsets that are available are going to be the Oculus Rift, the Oculus Quest, the HTC Vive, the Samsung Gear VR, and even Google Cardboard Box will be adequate to run the software. Now let's say you don't have the money for any of these equipments. You can just use a mouse and keyboard. The programs will allow you to use your mouse and keyboard to navigate and move around the world. And that's what we'll be using today in this video. So, what you want to do first is get VRChat. Now you have several options of getting VRChat. The easiest of which is just going to the website, and you can download it on Steam, play on Quest, on Rift, and even on Viewport or Viveport. In this video, we'll be using the Steam version. It's still listed as an early access game. It was released back in February 1st, 2017, and it was during that year that I learned about VRChat and learned about the Dothack worlds myself, but never made a video about it, simply because it was still being developed by various people such as Casually Noted, Azure Zen, and a few others. Their creations are still available online. All you have to do is just download the software, whether you're going to use the Steam version or on the Oculus Rift account. Now earlier, I had spoken that you could use Google Cardboard Box. You could use the Samsung Gear VR. These are non-standard peripherals, but you could still use them. You will need, however, a different program in order to use these programs, such as the VRChat. The VRChat allows you to use your smartphone as a VR device instead of buying expensive equipment such as the goggles, as you see with the Oculus Rift or the HTC Vive. Your phone will have the split screen for each eye, and then the Samsung Gear VR or Google Cardboard Box will basically be holding your phone in front of your eyes for you. And you could use your microphone on your phone to use in the VRChat. But like I said, for the purpose of this, we'll be using mouse and keyboard. So you're not going to see a split line down the middle and two screens on the left and right. So let's go ahead and load up the VRChat. Now for the purpose of this video, I cannot have the audio on because in these Dothack worlds, there is licensed music. Songs from the soundtrack, such as Dothack Perfect Music Collection, is being played in Mac-A-New. And obviously, sites like YouTube and Twitch are cutting against that, so we are not going to be getting flagged, so the audio will be muted for these games. So this is what it looks like when you first get on. Every once in a while, you might see some little screens that say downloading files, and that's the norm. So when you first enter, it'll come in like a little lobby area that looks just like this. It says, "Welcome to VRChat." And it has reminders of how to use your keys to move around. In this case, WASD is what you're going to be using to move your character around. Little tutorials here and there to help you navigate yourself around, and you'll see that there's a little microphone icon in red on the bottom left of my screen. You can use the microphone, whether it's your webcam microphone, your PC microphone, or let's say you have a real microphone or your mobile phone's microphone. If you have it on, you'll see that icon. And this is the avatar I'm currently using, and you could choose different avatars. These are some recommendations from VRChat, but I'm not going to use them. I've downloaded my own from one of the Dothack worlds that we're going to be visiting. Inside this lobby, you have things like Avatar 3.0, so you can go find some more avatars, cross-platform avatars, becoming a creator. You can create your own worlds, you can create your own avatars, simply by using Unity and also using the SDKs from the VRChat website. Here's some little safety informations, little links on places to go, different events, and different worlds. But we won't be using any of those at all. Instead, we're going to hit escape. Here you have a thing that says Worlds, Avatars, Social, Safety. Click on Worlds. And at the very top, you'll see VRC+, Worlds, Avatars, Social, Settings, Safety, and Search. If you click on Search, there we go. So if you type in .hack, you'll see some worlds here, such as Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground, Hidden Forbidden Radiation, Net Slums, Aqua Capital Macanu, Hidden Forbidden Dead World, Wood, Eternal City Macanu, Net Slum, Hidden Forbidden Hades, Cultural City Carmenia Gadalica, Warring City Lumia Cloth, and there's others you can find as well. There's also a main hub you can go to, which will take you to all kinds of worlds that I've saved right here. The Azure Zen .hack avatar room. If you click on this and then click on go, you'll be teleported to this world here. Now that Discord link no longer works, unfortunately. The creator, Casually Noted, has taken down the Discord chat room for the World VRChat. This used to be a website that they manage, so that way you had instant links that could take you to all these individual worlds. So looking around this room, you have 4 corners, and right below is the field that Haseo and Azure Kite fought on during Dothack GU. So right over here, we have different worlds you can go to. Casually Noted's Macanu R2, Casually Noted's Lumia Cloth, Casually Noted's Doldana, and Casually Noted's Bragapona. Right over here, we have different characters you can select. Subaru, Bear, BT, Tsukasa, Orca, Sora, Mimiru, Krim, and Crimson Knight. Now if I were to go and click on one of these, your character will disappear for a second, but then you'll have a body back. And if you go over to this mirror over here, you can see my avatar has changed. Now I am Sora from Dothack side. If you hold down the shift button, you can move faster. And over here on the 15th anniversary side, you have a different colored Subaru. You have Black Rose. If I click on it, I'll have Black Rose's character. This NPC character, Mistral, a darker Mistral. This is the Hellbow I was using previously. Albreo, Mia, a NPC character, a couple of NPC characters, and a blank one here. I don't believe this one works. And over here we have the Dothack GU Last Recode side. We have Haseo, we have White Skeeth, Haseo, Prios III, Ovan, Haseo, Philo, another missing one, believe this is Gabby, Zelkova, Adelie, Gaspard, Azure Kite, Endurance, and Tabby. Earlier, I clicked on the Black Rose over there, and so my character's now Black Rose. Let's see if I were to click on Haseo's form from last recode. Come back to the mirror here. I'm actually holding onto a sword. Some of these characters look a little jarring, and that's because they were made with an earlier version of the SDKs. So if you want to get into 3D modeling, you can simply by downloading Unity and downloading the SDKs for the avatar, or if you want to make your own world, you can download the SDK for the worlds. And you can extract the textures from the games. We've had videos in before on how to extract textures, and you can rig up your own avatar using the textures from the video games and the SDKs. So now I'm Piers III. Definitely a lot better looking, but still, if you notice his little neck kind of bobs weird, again, that's because it's using an older software or older version of the SDKs. But for the most part, you can see he moves just fine. Definitely gets the point across. So let's take a look at other places. So if we come over here, we can click on these little portal-looking devices to go to different worlds. We can go to R2, Makanu, Lumia Cloth, Dildana, and Bregapona. These are the worlds from Dothack GU, so let's click on that, or actually walk through them. And right here you'll see that we're downloading assets, 32 megabytes. This includes textures, data, and music. So here we are. This is Makanu from Dothack GU. And again, this was made with older assets, so some things may not be working as intended. Like how this is just swinging that direction when it's supposed to be swinging the other direction. But everything's here. We have the NPCs we can interact with, apparently. I don't think I was meant to do that. One thing you can do is you can actually click on the worlds that you're at, and you can hit favorite. So we can quickly come back to them whenever you want. So now we're back at the Chaos Gate. If we come to these doors, now we're outside of Makanu. We have a steam bike we can ride. Teleporter, which is obviously not working the greatest. And it looks like some of the assets are definitely pretty janky. So let's go to a world that does work fine. Let's go to Aqua Capital, Makanu, from the world R1. 20 megabytes, downloading, go. So here we are in Makanu. Now this portal obviously works the right direction, it's not spinning the wrong direction. And the sky is not rotating in a weird position. We have the recorder's booth. The banners are actually moving. These shops here, they have little links you can click on for different characters. So if I want it to be Kite, I can click on that. It loads, and I have Kite's body. Click on Aura, body loads, and now I'm Aura. You can hit Escape, go to Avatars, and you can see your avatar right over here on the left-hand side. And these you can also favorite as well. But you're only limited to 25 favorites for characters. If you want more, then VRChat wants you to pay more in order to use that. So VRChat is free on its own, but if you want more features, then they're going to want you to pay. So here we have Kite's body. And every one of these shops over here has other characters for you to choose from, such as Ovan, Helba, Natsumi, Miru, and a version of Haseo, I believe. I strongly recommend that you use the favorite feature once you find working worlds and working avatars, so that way you can quickly pull them up whenever you want, instead of having to go to the world to find the character. But again, you are limited to 25, so make sure you choose the ones that you prefer. So now we are Maha from Dothack Sign. Black Rose from Dothack Infection. Sometimes some of these characters may take time to load, so if you click on a character, just be patient. You usually can just look right down to see your body, and if you see it loaded in just fine, then the rest of it should load properly. In instances like this, where if you were to fall out of the world, it should teleport you back at the respawn point. Don't believe this is selectable. So anyway, let's look at another world. We have Cultural City, Carmenia, Gadaliga. Hit go. So the difference between Go, Drop Portal, and Instance, Go will take you, your actual avatar, your camera, whatever, and it'll take you to that world at the respawn point. Drop Portal will make a little portal right here on the map that you're currently on, so others can follow you without having to search or look up the world that you went to. So this is 9.18 megabytes. So most of these R1 worlds work just fine. I believe the only thing that would be missing is the flying airship. Yeah, the flying airship is not there, but the reflection does work on the water. Here we have the Grunty Farms. And you can jump with the spacebar. But again, if you jump out of bounds, you normally would teleport out. So it looks like the out of bounds was not set up for this world. So I can basically just walk anywhere. If you ever get stuck, you can always just go to a different world or return back home. So here we have the most iconic place in all of Dothack, Hidden Forbidden Holy Grounds, otherwise known as the Holy Grants Cathedral. And obviously if my sound was on, As I got closer, you would have heard music. The reflection on the ground for the polished floors reflect the ceilings. The little torches swing. You can't sit down in this world. The Aura Goddess statue is glowing in the background over there, but if you look in the shadow, it's a different model and it's floating. It looks like it's just Aura from the video games without the chains. But obviously the one above the ground is chained up and is a statue. But there you have it. That is VRChat in a nutshell. Different worlds, different avatars. Whether you can use ones pre-made or you can just design your own if you wanted. So let's say you want to learn about modeling for VRChat or just modeling in general on Unity. So clicking on that cross makes the bloom much brighter. So let's take a look at some different options you can do. So we have a Dothack Discord, as you see up here on the upper left-hand corner, and also in the description of the video. If you use our Dothack channel, we have one catered specifically to VRChat when it comes to Dothack worlds. As you see, here's some screenshots taken recently of different worlds. But if you click on the pins, there are links to various different resources you can use, whether it's the files you'll need in order to begin your modeling, or videos on how to use these programs such as Unity and VRChat, different texture assets that you can find online, whether it's from Google Drives or from different resources such as modelresources.com, or just plain zip files available in the chat itself. These are all publicly available for you to download and use and learn. However, I don't recommend using the links simply because it's a lot easier just to go into the VRChat, hit and search, and finding the worlds that way, and bookmarking them while you're in game. So be sure to use those resources we have provided for you, and go on and check it out yourself. Now, we could have different host parties, maybe once a week, preferably probably once a month, where we can all just group together in one of these little worlds and with our avatars and pretend we're there in the world. Now, Facebook has announced their new Meta parent company, and that they're going to be building the Metaverse. And there's been a lot of flack about that, how basically they're copying Dothack. But when you think about it, we already have all the assets right now, and you could pretty much play it like this. If you wanted, you could even make different little fields and dungeons from the games available for people to visit in VRChat. Not just the root towns, but also the actual dungeons and areas. So give it a shot. Tell us what you think right here in the comments of this video or over on our Discord chat. What you think about using VRChat as an alternative to visit the world. Is it something that you're interested in? Is it something you've done already? Or is it something you'd like to get a group of friends together and pretend that you are the characters from Dothack? Maybe make a video out of that, of reenacting your favorite scenes or new scenes. Give it a shot. Let us know what you think. And as always, be sure to hit like on this video if you like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this in the future, and of course, thank you for watching.